And you may ask why. Well, Zach is a guy that is these days very sober and very healthy. He has to be. Because if he gets drunk, if he drinks, he'll die. He has a blood disorder. So anyway, Zach comes in one day, and this is the old VH1 Classic. This is before that metal show. And Zach comes in, and his interview was scheduled for like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now remember what I said earlier. Back in those days, I did all genres of music. I did R&B, I did hip hop, I did alternative, I did rock, I did metal, I did whatever they asked me to do. Well, Zach shows up, must have been 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm in the middle of the studio. Back then it was a very different world. I was dressed a certain way, I had to speak a certain way, and all of a sudden I'm in the control room, and the video I was introducing was Dream Lover by Mariah Carey. Hey, it was a gig, it paid the bills, okay? If I didn't do that shit, I wouldn't be doing that metal show right now, okay? Everybody's got to take a bullet every once in a while. So, I'm in there doing this thing, and here I am, and I'm in the studio. Okay, everybody, my producer says, Eddie, here we go, introduce the video in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's Eddie Trunk, and now the next video on VH1 Soul is Dream Lover by Mariah Carey. With that, I hear in the talkback button in the cavernous studio, Father Trunk, what the fuck are you doing? It was like, the only thing missing was like a smoke bomb going off, like this voice of God. With that, the door kicks open to the studio. You might as well just had smoke on the floor, and in walks Zach with chains and the vest and, yo, Ed, what's going on? We gonna do this thing or what? What are you talking about Mariah Carey for? Let's do this. My producer's flipping out. They've never seen or experienced anything like Zach Wild. And they're like, Mr. Wild, please. You're not scheduled for another half hour, you must leave. Zach's like, hanging out with my friend, what do you mean leave? No, you gotta go. And he was hammered, right? Well, they sent him away and told him to come back in an hour. Bad move, because where did he go for that extra hour? To the bar. And got more hammered. So now we're ready for our interview, and he's there, and he walks in. The first thing he starts to do is rearrange the set. Like, we've got the set. You know, there's all stuff in strategic spots for camera angles and stuff. He just turns around and starts moving shit around.
It's a good shot.
Producers losing their minds, all right? So now it's time for us to do our segment. The album that Zach had put out at the time was called Mafia. And I'm standing there, and I'm trying not to laugh, but inside I'm laughing my ass off. But I knew my producers were so pissed. So I'm standing there with Zach, and I'm like, all right, it's Eddie Trunk, and I'm here on VH1 Classic. I'm here with my good friend, Zach Wild. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man? Tell me about the new album, Mafia. And this is Zach on the other side looking at me. He just goes like this. And he leans in and he goes, Father Trunk, has anyone told you you have a beautiful black label ass? Cut, 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 cut. You saw producers coming in from every angle. Cut, cut, cut. Mr. Wild, we don't talk like that. Let's keep it about the music. He couldn't give a shit. He was out of his mind. Rearranging stuff, saying all that, right? I'm trying so hard not to laugh because I've known Zach since he was a guy from Jersey, you know. And I'm like, I want to laugh, but I know that my producer's mad. If he sees me laughing, he's going to want to fire me too. So, okay, let's redo the shot. I'm like, Zach, let's do this the right way, please, man. I need to keep this gig. Don't worry about it, Captain Trunk. We're going to do this good now, all right? Okay, so we reset the shot. Everybody's ready? Here we go. All right, it's Eddie Trunk, and I'm here with Zach Wild. Zach, I love the first song on your new album called Fire It Up. Tell me all about it. Zach again.